Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to another video. So we're going to be going back into a ready or not style video here, and this is going to be covering a tutorial or guide on how to install modifications for your ready or not game. So the very first thing you're going to want to do is go ahead and travel over to the ronmods.com website, where you're going to find most of your modifications for Ready or Not. There's another source to this. You can also go to the Modded or Not Discord, which will also have a lot of modifications that may or may not be on the website yet. One of the modifications that I use that are currently not on the website is the Toc Replacement mod. It replaces the Toc sounds with SWAT 4's Toc sounds.
Toc reporting. Entry team, you're clear to make entrance at Wenley. Main concourse, entrance 1.
That is currently not on the website as far as I know. However, the main menu American Siren tones that I use that replaces the main menu themes, sound backtracks with the American Sirens, that is on here and it's right in front of us actually. Now we're going to pretty much go through just the basics of installing pack files. That's probably the easiest it's going to get, and then it's going to get a little more advanced with the sound files. However, if you follow these instructions, you follow the instructions that are provided to you in the description of these mods, you'll be just fine. Again, just to make sure it's clear, all the modifications that I am currently using for my Ready or Not game are currently going to be down in the description. All of these modifications should be on the website, if not on the Discord itself. So let's say you want to download a remodel of the, I believe this is replaces the SR16. Let's say you want this one, the SLR15, to replace that. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead to download. This is going to bring up a screen. You're going to download that pack file. Now once you get that pack file downloaded, you're going to want to go ahead and transition back over to Steam. You're going to go ahead and right click Ready or Not, go to Properties. This is going to bring up a little menu that you see here in front of my screen. You're going to go to Local Files. You're going to go to Browse, and it's going to go ahead and bring up another folder here, which is going to be the Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, Ready or Not folder. From there, you're going to go Ready or Not, Content, and then a folder called Packs, P-A-K-S. This folder right here is going to be where all of your modification files are going to be located, and they're all going to be ending in a .pak. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take that file that you just downloaded, so the SLR15.pak, it would be packchunk98-mods_SLR15.pak. I've got it right here. I'm not going to install it again. You're going to drag it over, and you don't need to replace anything unless you're updating SLR15, which there's no update as far as I know. You're just going to drag that in, and that's all it is. You launch your game. There are some modifications that I've downloaded that have corrupted my game files. If you ever get that thing that pops up that says your game files are corrupted, all you got to do is remove that mod that you believe is causing the corrupted game files. If you just install another mod, it should be common sense. Just take that one out of the folder, relaunch your game, make sure everything's okay. For whatever reason, it doesn't fix it and you're still having problems with that, what you can do is you can bring that menu back up that like I showed you before, go to Local Files, and there's this location right here called Verify Integrity of Game Files. You click on that and it's going to verify integrity, and it's going to find those missing files, replace them, or go through and find corrupted files and replace those. Now let's say you're interested in downloading a sound mod, right? So either the Toc mod or the main menu American Siren tones mod. We're going to start out with this one because they're both different. Also, for some of these modifications, maybe not the pack files, some of them maybe, but especially for these ones, you're going to need some type of software or program like WinRAR, which will be able to open up these zipped files. It's going to open up a folder like this. This one's called Fmod Bank Los Angeles main menu Ambient Sirens mod, the one that we just downloaded. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to Steam here, same thing from before, right click Properties. It's going to bring up a little menu. You're going to go to Local Files, Browse. That's going to bring up another window just like before. It's going to be Steam Library, Steam Apps, Common, Ready or Not. You're going to click Ready or Not. You're going to go over to Content. You're going to click on a folder called Fmod, and then Desktop. And all of these files here are going to be different types of sound files. What you're going to do is you're going to back up the main sound files just in case. This is what I did. I made a folder on my desktop and I went ahead and removed these files that I'm about to tell you. So if we pull up that WinRAR folder that we just had open from the downloaded for the mods to change the main menu sounds, we have UI.bank and main menu.bank. These are the files that are being replaced. So what you can do is you can move this off to the side. We're going to look for main menu bank. We're going to go ahead and right click. We're going to cut that file. So main menu.bank cut. And then we're going to paste that to the desktop. I'm not going to do it because I already did it, or paste that in the folder that you made on the desktop. These are backup files. And then you're going to do the same thing for UI bank here at the bottom. So you're going to right click, you're going to cut that file, and you're going to paste it into the folder that you created or a location that you desire. If just on the desktop, that's what I do too. That's okay as well. Once you've went ahead and made a backup of those files, what you can do is go ahead and highlight both these files here in our WinRAR document, and you're going to go ahead and pull these over. It's going to ask if you'd like to replace these files. You're going to say yes, and that's all you got to do for this sound mod. Now for the Toc replacement, like I said before, this is one of the modifications I use. It is not currently available on the website as far as I can tell. However long this video is out, it might be available on the website by now. But if you go to modded or not, the Discord, it's right on the website, ronmods.com. You'll see the location of it. You can go in there and you'll be able to find all the modifications through that Discord. You download this, it's another WinRAR file for Toc replacement. Once you've got this WinRAR open, I'm going to go ahead and move our folder over to the right. Actually, we'll go ahead and start from the beginning just so you guys can get the basis of what's going on here. So we got our Toc replacement mod here pulled up in WinRAR. We're going to go ahead and move that off to the side. We're going to go back to Steam. We're going to right click ready or not like before. It's going to bring up that window. We're going to go to local files, browse. We're going to bring up the same folder that we've been dealing with. So Steam library, Steam apps, common, ready or not, then ready or not again. Content, this time it's going to be VO here at the bottom, the folder VO. We're going to go ahead and open that up. We're going to transition back to our Toc replacement .7-zip. Like I said, this is a WinZip file. We're going to double click Toc replacement. There's going to be a README file in here. Even though I'm kind of instructing you guys on how to do that, if you'd like to read that as well, that gives you instructions on how to install. This Toc folder is what you're going to use to replace the one that's currently within Steam library, Steam apps, common, ready or not, content, VO. So this is going to completely replace this folder that's here in front of us. Now what I did is I backed up my files just in case if I ever wanted to revert back, and I renamed Toc to old Toc. I renamed it to old_Toc. And I hit enter. That moved it up in the list. This folder is no longer valid within the game files. And then I went ahead and just moved Toc over, and it didn't have to replace anything. It is now the Toc sounds within my game. This is the folder that's red. Again, if you run into any problems with these modifications, if for whatever reason there's something that goes wrong and you have a problem with corrupted game files when you launch the game, like I said, all you got to do is right click, go to properties, bring up that little window, go down to local files, and verify integrity of game files. Unfortunately, you'll have to reinstall all your mods again when you do this, but if you're having issues, or maybe you're new and you're not comfortable with going through and replacing mods, or maybe you didn't back up something correctly, this is an easy way to just start from I guess a fresh start instead of reinstalling the entire game. However, it's only a 40 gig game, so worst comes to worst, you can uninstall and then reinstall the product. Hopefully this was a pretty basic tutorial for you guys. If you guys have any further questions that I failed to state, please go ahead and ask them down in the comments. Hope you guys are enjoying the Ready or Not content, and I'll see you in the next video.
Cover me. Copy. We're moving out now.